Well, for me, I've always been a Whitney Houston fan, and I've had this dream to play Whitney Houston since I was a little girl. Once I realized that probably wasn't going to happen, this part came, and when I read the script, I realized that it's shedding light on this story is so unknown and it's so untold. And from the minute I started researching Bobby Krstina, I learned that she said this all the time. I just want my story told. I want the world to know the real me. And this script, it did that. It shed light on a story that's so relevant today, first of all, but that the fact that it's hers, and we knew her but never knew this. It was like right under our noses. So I was instantly passionate about it because it was something she wanted.
Um, well, I first want to start off by saying we actually had some of the people that were close to them and knew them on set, and we were around where they grew up in Alpharetta, Georgia, where they went to school. They had a particular Starbucks that they went to like almost every day, and so they took us there too. But I mean, the research that I did personally was I watched the Houstons, and like it was a religion. I watched it, on our own, right. So it was just amazing just to get into that headspace and know the people that knew him, and then tell me his background, but also really get into the mindset of where he was coming from, because he was had a troubled past and then thrown into a family that had nothing but a spotlight on them. So oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Definitely that he had a strong love and a caring for Bobby Chris and for the family period. For the family period. But yeah, he was a troubled young man. I didn't get too much on his family background, which I wish I did, but Nick Gordon just is a person that, is either misunderstood sometimes, or, definitely has a story that some people should hear, and you'll see half of it in Bobby Christina this Sunday.
I want you to see, well, one, how strong she is. Um, I think it's almost personal. I feel like her advocate. Like I have to tell the world Chrissy's story because she went through so many things. She had like, I mean, the chips were stacked against her, but right before her untimely passing, she overcame them and she realized, I am enough. She had this amazing bond with Bobby. She was ready to move out to LA and pursue a singing career to honor her mom's legacy. She decided, you know what, I don't need Nick like I thought I did. I'm good. I'm good to go. And unfortunately, we know how the story ended, but at that moment, she was at her height of confidence and strength. And I want people to take that away, knowing you are enough. If you have a dream, you have what it takes to pursue it. And also, there's an abusive side of things too. If you're in an abusive relationship, hopefully you can see the signs, or have a friend or a daughter, and see the signs and speak about it. I think for Najee and I, we definitely became friends after filming. I mean, we auditioned together, and it's crazy because we did like a mix and match, and I knew. I said he got that part. I'm right. I said I don't know if I got it, but he got it. And when we got to Atlanta, the first day we got to meet a lot of the friends, but I think we really clicked when we started filming, and it was like after day one, and to this day we're still really good friends. We talk all the time. But for me, it was kind of a challenge to figure out Chrissy's attraction to Nick because I knew so much about him as Joy, and he is so charming. He nails Nick, and you really see why Chrissy fell for him.
Demetria McKinney, she embodies Whitney to the T. It is chilling. It is we get chills to this day, because she was just Whitney, just reincarnated, basically, just walking around in her full wardrobe, just having her mannerisms, and just having like her shaking her hand in a cigarette, like down to that T. The little simple things that she got down so amazing. But what we got from that is was a big family connection, a big family connection. She kind of, yeah, strong bond. And I think what people are going to take away from that is they're going to see that and see, that that's all she wanted was like a genuine relationship for her daughter and somebody genuine around her daughter, because of the life that she lived. So I think it all kind of dwells well together. Y'all gonna see what happens. Y'all see.
Yeah. If I could describe this, okay, I'll do the other one first. When the audience watches this film, I really hope they take away new insight on Chrissy outside of her parent shadow, who she was as an individual, her fight, her love, her hilariousness, her feistiness, and also her will to succeed. I think if I had to choose three words to describe this movie, I would say passionate, uh, uh, roller coaster. And and wow,
Right.
wow,
There you go.
big wow.
Okay, so the first one, um, yeah, what they're gonna take away from it is this was a story that is relatable to all families. Aside from the fame and the lights and the cameras and all that, this was a family that was going through everyday situations. In America, with any other family, any race. With drugs, abuse, all that into one. Everyone goes through this sometimes in any type of family. So if I had to describe this movie, I want to say positive, positive, because it's a lot of negative comments searching already, so I want to say positivity, uh family, um uh and forgiveness, so right there I think that was it.